We've got more F1 World action for you today, so welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, and pick your favourite driver to follow. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest track in Formula One. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. As the drivers finish their grid preparations, looking out for the famous chicane at turns 1 and 2, they'll know it's very easy to lose control and grid position. But also, it's possible to gain it too. So, Anthony Davidson, the season is a long entity. How does your mentality change as we move through the various stages?
Well, we hear some drivers say, oh, it's all over, only after a couple of races, but the seasons are long and there's a lot of points up for grabs these days. So, you know, it's easy to look back and reflect and think, oh, I could have had X amount more points now in the bag, but you can't change that. So focus on what you can control, work with your team the best you can, and just aim for perfection from now on. You know, you can turn things around. That's the reason you're in Formula One, in this competition in the first place, is because of your previous achievements in the sport. So look back at those positive moments rather than what the negatives bring.
Right, speed is key here today. We're going to want a low downforce setup. It does mean that DRS won't be as effective, but hopefully it will be so quick we won't even feel it. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Okay, so that was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this. You're putting our entire strategy in danger with dirty racing like that, mate. Come on, you need to keep it together. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, decent result, you hit the target, but I'm pretty sure your safety rating's going to drop a bit after that.
Here we are then, a thoroughly deserved win in Italy after another excellent Grand Prix.
The fans on the edge of their seats, Crofty, and we love watching them at work. You know, it's so theatrical the way they go about their racing, and yeah, I for one thoroughly enjoyed it.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. Well, what a brilliant day of F1 World action this has been. Following these drivers throughout the season has been an absolute pleasure. So join us again, why don't you, for more action next time.